Hello, I'm Mustafa Rad. I'm from Iraq, Babylon, and this is my final project of CS50 course for Python password generator. So this project idea comes from the idea of enhance the digital security and the online threats that continue to rise. So we have to strengthen our defense by generating strong passwords and NQ passwords. Why password matter? Because password is so important in online security, and if you have a weak password can be easily hacked, leading to sensitive information being exposed. But if you have a strong password, that will be increase your security in online platforms and will protect your personal information and keep your account safe. Strong passwords make it much harder for the hackers to guess or figure out your password, reducing the chance of them to get into your accounts without permission or your knowledge or cause other harm. So what are the techniques of this password generator? It's depend all on the user and the user specification. So he will able to the user to choose the length of the password. He will able to the user to choose if you want to include numbers or symbols or uppercase letters or lowercase letters. And the software will generate unique password each time it's execute. Sorry. So what the future of the password generator? The user input for the password length and will be option to include numbers, symbols, uppercase letter and lowercase letters as we mentioned, and random generator of passwords being in user specification. And even finally the display for of the generated password to the user. So let's take a look for the code and let's explain it a little bit. So the structure of the project is not that complicated, it's simple, and we took it from the task structure they proposed. So we have just four functions, the main and the generate password and get letters and get length. So in the generator password function, as you see, this function is receiving several arguments that represent the user specification, like from the length, the number, the special character, and the lower and upper case letters. So of course in the beginning we have to initialize all these arguments in the local variable inside the function, and after that we have to check what he chooses. So if he choose upper to as and initialize it as true, so we'll create character variables that he will contain all the characters from the user choose or the user choose. So if he chooses to be their uppercase in his passwords, so the character will get all the uppercase letters. And if he chooses to be lowercase letters, he will get all the lowercase letters inside the character variable, and as well as for the numbers if he chooses the numbers and the special characters. After that, we have to check if the password meets criteria and choose random from the character variable. So how we'll do that? We'll declare four variables. The first one, he will get the result of the password and he will return it from this function as a result. And other three variables is to initialize it as a false, to use it to check if it's meet the criteria of the user. How we'll do that? We will declare or we will write while loop. And the while loop, we will put a condition if it's not meet criteria of its false or the length or the password pwd is less than the minimum length. So how we will do that? We will make a new character variable that you will choose randomly from the character. Choose random from the characters that you will of all the type of characters the user he want, and add it to the PW variable. And after that, if this new character is digit or in digit, that means the has number condition is true. And if the new character is in special characters, that means the has a special is true. So we'll initialize the meet criteria to true, and if number, that means the meet criteria has a number. And if it's a special characters that meet criteria, that will equal to the true to the previous value if it's have, and also for and has special. So if it is true and false, that means it's false. But if the meet criteria should be true, it have to be both of them are true. So in this way to work. And finally, they will return the BW that will contain the sequence of the characters for that represent the password. And in the get letter function, it's too easy. It's just force the user to choose at least one case for letters. So if you want to choose both of them, it's okay, and if he to choose one of them, upper or letter, it's fine. But if he choose no for both of them, he will say you have to choose at least one letter case. And we're doing that by this while loop. And so if it's not has uppercase and it not has lowercase, as we continue to ask him again, else like it's one of them is true, just return the has uppercase and has lowercase. So, and also the get length function. The get length function is make sure the length that the user enter is correct. How is that? Well, the password shouldn't be 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. That's not a password. Even 4 length, 4 character is so weak. But at least borrow 4 characters or 4 length for the characters. And also to make sure, or by mistake, the user enter symbol or enter letter, not a number. So he will get value error, and he will ask him again to enter the length by keyword bus. And finally, the main function. That's in this variable we will get the length and the uppercase and lowercase by get letters. And you will ask the user directly to the numbers if you want to have a numbers by this. Do you want to have a numbers? Yes. And if equal to y, that means initialize this variable to true. And the same situation for has special. And put all these arguments in the generate password and give me the result to PW variable and print it. So that was for the structure of the project. So if you want to execute it, let's see the result. So let's now to execute the program and see the result. So he asked enter the minimum length. I will say it's 2, but he didn't accept it and he told me the length should be at least 4. Okay, I will give you 30. Okay, he gave me a message in advance, you have to choose at least one letter case. So do you want to have uppercase letters? I will say yes. Lowercase letter, I will say no. Do you want to have a numbers? Yes. Do you have a special characters? Yes. And voila, that's the generator password. Let's try again and say 40 length as a character. And let's say, do you want uppercase? No. Do you want lowercase? No. And he give me the message. Again, you have to choose at least one letter case. So he asked me again, do you want uppercase? I would say no. Do you want letter case? Lowercase letters? I would say yes. Okay. Do you want numbers? Yes. Do you want special characters? No. And as you see here, we have just lowercase letter and we have numbers and that's it. We don't have characters and we don't have uppercase letters. And so that's for the executing.